I wasn't gonna make a video about it at all, but this is a train wreck and I need somebody to talk about it, so here I am. The 5th annual Streamer Awards was last night. I mean, from jokes not landing.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
To people not even showing up, to straight up production miscommunications, not a single cameraman knowing how to work a camera, the camera straight up not being on some of the winners or being on the wrong person when somebody wins. And the Streamer Award goes to LeBron James, bro. He's here. LeBron James. That's LeBron James. And that was just a recurring trend throughout the entire night. I mean, there was a moment with Senna, by the way, who's an amazing streamer, beautiful streamer, gorgeous. She was there with her dad. Her and her dad were both there at the Streamer Awards. And they had a father-daughter cam, right? Oh, that's cute. That's a good idea. How about let's put the camera on Senna and some random guy. All right. Let's give a shout out to Black Boy Max.
Black Boy Max in the booth.
That's not Black Boy Max. That's just the tip of this iceberg, man. I got a full list of things that went wrong with this award show, man. For some context, the Streamer Awards is created by Cutie Cinderella, I'm pretty sure, who is a streamer. Basically, she created this Grammys, but for streamers. A real award show for streamers, because we don't have anything like that. Content creators don't really have big events like that, acknowledging people and giving them their flowers. So while it's a good idea on paper, we're 5 attempts in, it's not looking too good. And of course, with Cutie Cinderella creating the event, she hosts the event every year, and let's just say her opening monologues are
not good.
They need some work. They need some work. I mean, some of these jokes are kind of crazy. There was a joke that she made about the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, who is always in conversation and talks. He has some allegations saying that he's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. A lot of people suspect that he's a weirdo, potential predator, you know, a school threat, close the schools. And she made a joke directed at him, joking about how much of a possible predator he is.
I kind of see Dan as a father figure. And just like my real dad, he spends way too much time online hitting on my friends.
This isn't even Dan Clancy. What is the cameraman doing?
Can't joke about that when it's probably true. And then she made a joke about Rakai, who, for those who don't know, Rakai is Kai Cenat's little minion that he's brought up now in the streaming world, who really isn't deserving of it. Somebody's got to say it. Rakai is like incredibly irresponsible. You know, even if he's 16, 17, I wasn't doing the things he's doing at 16, 17. I mean, at some point, maturity has to come into play. Rakai is basically like a little gremlin on the internet. You know, every time you hear his name on the internet, it's always a new a drama breakout, or he did something crazy. And his newest controversy, actually, shoplifting. I know y'all gonna say, oh, who cares? Who cares? Buddy, he did this on live. So Cutie Cinderella in her opening monologue made a joke directed towards Rakai saying,
Rakai, question.
Yo.
What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen?
A couple of people on Twitter took this out of context and thought that it was kind of a racist joke. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it does kind of, like, if you didn't know about all that stuff, all that drama, because this was mad recent, like as soon as maybe last week, 2 weeks ago, Rakai was in this like thief talk, you know what I mean? But out of context, that just sounds like, what's the favorite thing you've stolen? Because you're black, right? You steal stuff. It sounds crazy, you know, but I'm gonna let it slide this time because I know the context behind it, but definitely could have worded that 100 times better. And if you thought the main host was too much, then wait till you find out about the floor host, Fanfan, who was throughout the night periodically on the floor, you know, where everybody was sitting, you know, going around doing quick little questions, interviews to the people sitting at these tables, the streamers sitting at these tables, and attempting to joke with them, each and every one. But when I tell you that every joke she told that night got 0 laughs, I mean, you could literally hear wind blow in the room. That's how quiet these responses to these jokes were.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
If you all gonna be on the mic, now turn this mic, now turn this on, turn this on. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny. If you all gonna be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
This is the worst time to joke about anybody being Diddy, you know what I mean? Especially towards Kai Cenat, who has never laughed at those jokes, has always been publicly saying that he doesn't like those jokes. So yeah, that's pretty awkward. Fanfan was having a very tough night. I don't even know what a Fanfan is. I don't know who that is, but apparently she's a
dumbass.
a streamer. And yeah, probably get a different host. I need a whole new set of hosts for the next Streamer Awards, if there is one. There's a little bit of drama in the VTuber community, the virtual tuber community. All right, there was a best VTuber award, and there was a couple VTubers nominated. You know, your classic like anime girl, you know, trash slop.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not raw.
And basically, there's this guy who just has like this most basic Snapchat filter, like peanut character avatar, and he streams with that. So he's technically a VTuber, but not really a VTuber. He won the award for best VTuber. And here's where the problem comes in. I know the average person is looking at this like, okay, yeah, he's a virtual tuber. He doesn't show his face. He has the avatar. He checks all the boxes. That's what I thought. But apparently the VTuber community hated that because this guy, this peanut guy, I don't know his real name, Burnt Peanut, I believe it is. Apparently he's been completely against the VTuber community, and he's like, oh, I'm not a VTuber. Don't include me with them. Nah, they're weirdos. Apparently that's some statements that he made in the past. So on Twitter, all them VTubers is going crazy about him. All right, they're hating on him times 10. Now the thing is, I don't really care. There were some music performances in the Streamer Awards. I don't even want to get into it. There's a clip going around of Jinxie reacting to the stream live, to the music performances live, and basically just shutting it down and muting it. And his chat during the music performance was telling him to run ads live on stream. They were telling him, for the first time ever, a chat is begging the streamer to run an ad right here, right now, so we don't got to see what's on the screen. And then we have Hassan, obviously, most recent controversy was shocking his dog with a shock collar on stream as a disciplinary action. Tried to deny it 100 times. We disproved him 100 times. Everybody swept it under the rug. That's how it usually is for these Twitch streamers. Basically, he was all over that show, the red carpet, on the mic, off the mic, all night, making jokes about the dog collar stuff. Other people were making them too, but he was leaning into it.
Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Oh God, he's done. Oh Jesus Christ.
And I just don't think that's funny. That's why I'm bringing it up, because I just don't think it's funny. I don't know. I think it's too soon for that joke. Way too soon. And then we have India Love, who tried to do a Kanye West impression at the Streamer Awards. Had the Taylor Swift Kanye moment, or tried to make that.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know breakout streamer of the year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
Rakai is a 17-year-old kid. This is a full-grown woman rushing the stage because she's upset that this little kid, Rakai, who I guess she's collabed with in the past, I don't know, she's mad that he didn't win. So she went on there, she'd had her Kanye West moment, like almost verbatim script, and then got kicked out. Again, almost verbatim script to what Kanye did. And the cherry on top of it all was that morning there was a news article that broke out, or some type of interview of Cutie Cinderella, the person who created this Streamer Awards show, which is tonight. She said that she regrets being a streamer. She wakes up every day and she's like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have done this. If I could travel back in time and change it so that I'd never be a streamer, I would do it right now. Whoever published that on the same day as Streamer Awards, before the event even happened, when it was hours away, whoever posted that is insane. That is some TMZ level stuff. And then try to celebrate streamers in the same night, that's unfortunate timing, and that was the first domino to fall in the Streamer Awards. Can you believe that there's more? I'm going to end the video here, but there's more. You can go to anywhere. TikTok, Twitter, Reddit, wherever you want to go to, type in Streamer Awards, guarantee you it's getting trashed. So nobody was making a video about this. I had to do it. I don't even know what my channel's about anymore. I don't think YouTube knows. But if you enjoyed, if you want more stuff in this style, subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 2 billion by the end of yesterday. Goodbye.